Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Diana with the Paper Pineapple, and today I have a different video. Somebody has requested for me to make a video on how I do journaling on my cards for my Project Life album. So it is super simple. I don't use Photoshop. I have a Mac, so I do use Pages, and I just simply go and add a shape. It's just like Microsoft Word. You could do the same thing with Microsoft Word. And then here I'm just clicking the shape, and then I add a text box in the shape of, I make sure that the rectangle or square that I have is 3 by 4, so that I know it's exactly the size that I need to put it into my Project Life pocket. And I just make sure that it's within the square, because I do make a frame, and I do a 1-point frame all the way around, and then I do no fill, so it's white and it's like a black frame around the rectangle. And then I just insert my text and I just journal. So for recording purposes, I just did just an example. I actually go back and do my journaling separately on a different piece of paper. So I'm just showing you here, this is how you print it, and then you get the actual print from your printer. I do end up removing the 2 bottom cards. So this is what it looks like once I print it out, and I cut the top half, and then I'm just trimming them. You could leave the black outlining if you want, or not, just preference how you want that. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So I just trim those, and I've already added my journaling for my Project Life week 18, which I will be recording soon and showing you how I embellish that. Now, just for this purpose of this video, I am not going to show you how I'm going to embellish it. It's just a simple video on how I do journaling on cards. So once you have cut out your 3 by 4 cards, and then they are beautiful and they're typed up and neat. So another alternative that you can do is I also use clear sticker paper, and for example, for cards that have designs on it or a specific place where you want that, you can always go into your Word document and type up your journaling, and then you can just cut it out and adhere it to wherever place that you want on your journaling card. That is a different way of doing that as well. Or if you don't want to do it this way too, just go to your clear sticker paper and journal on that, and then just cut out what you want and adhere it to wherever you want to put your journaling on. So that is a different way, and it's a lot easier. I recommend also doing. But for this purpose of this video, I'm also going to show you a different way. So for example, I'm using this grid card here, and then I want to add this print on the top just so that it gives it some kind of decorative look. I'm just going to adhere this top piece on here, and then I just trim off the excess, and then I'm going to show you how I journal on this card. Now again, like I said, you can always use clear sticker paper and just adhere it on top of the card, and that looks good and it looks neat as well. Or if you don't have clear sticker paper, this is how I do it, and then I just make the card that I want to use, and then I'm going to show you when I go back onto the computer. I'm just going to go onto the same document that I had the journaling cards on. So here now I'm back on my computer, and so now I'm going to show you. I just go back and I measure out, kind of like you could measure it out with a ruler. I just kind of eyeballed it and make sure that I am not putting my text on that top piece of cardstock that I want on the top. So I just kind of like eyeball like how much of it I want, and then I do put in my journaling. And so for example, I'm just going to journal here real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this so that you don't spend so much time watching me do my journaling, and I just change up the I think I left the font as is. I just changed how big I wanted it, because I wanted to make sure that it fit in that little box there. And then I was thinking of changing the color of my font, and I decided that I was just going to leave it in black. So I just move it around a little bit, just kind of see where that strip of cardstock paper is on the top, and then and decided that I was just going to leave it. Here I decided that I was going to change it pink, and then I was like, oh no, never mind. I'm just going to leave it black. It's okay, you can always change your mind. That's the beauty of it. So then I decided that this is how I want it, and then I'm going to get ready to print. Now at this point, you do want the black frame around your card because you want to have like a sample of where to put your card in. So this kind of serves like a template. So you go ahead and print it, and then you will have your, make sure you print it on cardstock so it's nice and firm, so that when you add your card, the one that you actually want, you just put it on top. So then you will print directly on your card if you don't have clear sticker paper. Now if you do have clear sticker paper, you can just journal it and then just adhere it on the card itself. It's a lot easier. But since for this video I'm going to show you how to do it without clear sticker paper, so I'm just going to get some washi, and I just add a couple of strips on the back and adhere it, because this is like temporary adhering the card to the template, and then you're going to run it back into your printer. Now for this part, you're going to have to know how your printer feeds your paper, because if you put it in the wrong way, it's not going to be directly on the template that you want. So make sure you put it through the feed. And so then I'm going to go back onto my computer, and I'm going to show you just by looking at the card, like maybe I move it a little bit if you need to adjust it. And then for this part, you want to remove the black frame, because if you don't, it's going to print on top of your card that you're going to use, and you don't want that. So always remember to remove the frame, and then you just print it out like so. And then you get your perfectly printed card, and it is super simple and easy. Then you just take off the washi tape, and then you're done. Super simple, guys. It does not take a lot of time or effort to have typed up journaling cards in your Project Life album. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Bye guys!